Alright guys, today we're going to be trying out the new Makeup by Mario Surrealskin Concealer. I tried out the foundation and I know a lot of people had mixed reviews. I personally love the foundation, so when I saw they were coming out with the concealer, I knew I had to get my hands on it. I got it in the shade 280. This is what it looks like. Packaging is the same as the foundation. Super pretty, sleek, classic Makeup by Mario. So this is supposed to be medium coverage. It's going to give you like a natural luminous finish. So let's try her out. Oh, and another thing too is this is supposed to be creaseless, okay? So this is supposed to not crease. You don't have to set it, but for me, I know personally my under eyes do crease. So I am going to be setting it today, but this does claim to, or I believe Makeup by Mario has went on and said that this can be like not set with powder, but I personally can't do that, can't commit to it. I'm gonna get started. Okay, I like the shade that I picked. Well, the shade that I picked is a little bit deep, honestly. I could have definitely went a shade up for like highlight. This is really a yellow undertone, but I'm gonna somehow make it work today because I really want to test this out. It's blending out super nicely on the skin, so I'm using just a Morphe concealer brush and just kind of patting that in and blending it out, and so far it looks really good. I always like to take my concealer on my eyelid. Looks really pretty and flawless, honestly. And like I said, my eyes naturally crease, so I mean, it's kind of sitting in them, but we'll see like once I set it. That's how I kind of determine how I like a concealer. So I actually really don't mind the shade match of 280. I like this formula so far, but I just haven't set it yet, so I want to see how it sets like with my favorite powder. But I would definitely get this in probably like shade 260 or something if I want more of a highlighted effect. But this is such a beautiful, natural, radiant, everyday, I feel like, foundation look, especially for like summer going into fall. You know, you just look very luminous, natural, like your skin looks very healthy. And I really like that. So this is what it looks like. These are my under eyes. It's settling into my under eye creases a little bit, but go ahead and finish off the face and then I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay, so here are my final thoughts of the Makeup by Mario concealer. So it's a beautiful formula. It's lightweight. It goes on really nicely, but honestly, I do feel like the concealer is really like settling into like my little under eye creases, which I don't have happen to me all the time. Typically when I set it with powder or use my little powder puff, it helps, but I still feel like it's kind of settling in and like really making my under eye creases like really well defined, which I'm not used to. So I don't know, I like the concealer, but I don't at the same time, because if you do have like under eye circles or like creases under your eyes, or you crease really easily, I feel like this might not be for you. So I probably won't be picking up another shade, but it did blend out so beautifully, so I am going to continue to try it. I'm not going to return it just because I did like the formula. I'm just going to play with it a little bit more, but using my products that I use every single day, like my favorite powder, it's still, you know, creasing and like actually separating underneath my eye, which I don't experience all the time. So I mean, and it's supposed to be like anti-crease, but I'm still getting creasing, so I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on this one. I did end up loving the foundation, so I really want to give it more of a chance. But yeah, that's my final thoughts. I really was hoping to love this though, like 100%, because I love complexion products. So yeah, but like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like really creasy underneath, and that doesn't happen to me. So it's like kind of weird. I don't know.